back and she's excited. Oh, by the way, on Bear's Den Industrial Village. Yeah, you know how this works. I think she's going to piddle on the floor in about a second. Really excited because she wants to get me away again. So, we're going to Mars. We only need one of these tanks, or we need two?
Two.
Oh, we have to make another steel tank. And then put the steel tank in here, and that'll make us our second tank. And then we need a dash engine.
And here's the rest of the stuff.
Everything else is over here in this backpack. Grab all this. I need to check my spacesuit and make sure it has oxygen. Why are there 3 gas containers? It needs 3 gas containers.
I wanted to make sure that you had plenty of time to explore and not have to worry about having no air.
Oh, no, this was in the bag for building it.
Oh,
literally, she's done all this work. I haven't looked at any of it.
No, those extra 3 gas tanks is for the next tier, I think.
Oh. Well, we'll look when we get up here. And anything extra, I'll toss at you. Oh, quick update before we leave. The barracks guard towers got upgraded. We now have 2 extra people per barrack guard tower. The library is up to tier 2 and looking all, fancy. It needs to get upgraded one more time, but Ryder's busy with something. We'll have him work on it when he gets done. Glass blower is up to tier 3. Or tier 2. Yeah, I think it's tier 3. No, tier 2. It needs to be upgraded again next when she starts getting full, but she's fine. And McKenna got upgraded, which means he has all kinds of weird redstone contraptions that go off when you come in.
I'm just waiting for the dyer's hut to be done so I can add more recipes.
Yeah, we're desperately needing more recipes for the dyer's hut. Have we gotten any rubies out of the sifter yet?
No.
Okay. She's over here working away. She's working on gravel, though. Why is she working on gravel? Isn't she supposed to be doing sand? Pretty sure she's supposed to be doing sand. Let's take her off of gravel. Disable that for now. Let her work on... What is it she gets out of the gravel? Gravels, that's crusher. Sifter. Oh yeah, that's the wrong recipe. That's flint. She gets diamonds, emeralds, gold, iron, lapis, coal, iron nuggets, redstone, and that proof of work thing. So yeah, that recipe can be disabled because there's no reason for us to do that recipe. Alright, so we should be able to pop in... Oh, these don't even go to the right spot. I gotta do it manually. Which means I gotta remember where all these things go.
Yep.
I think I'm remembering it right.
You're correct so far. Where's the... There you go.
Tier 2 rockets. Except for some reason it popped out there. Okay, so you can have all of that, I grabbed too much stuff. For some reason, there's a fifth one. I don't know what. Oh, this is the one that just emptied, I think, to fill this. So now we got to get fuel into this. I have full air in my suit. I don't have the. I need the drum with the fuel in it to take with me, because remember, I have to have 3 buckets of fuel to get home. So I need to get that along with fueling the rocket before we leave. Did I try to put this into the tank and fill it that way last time?
I have no clue.
Or do I actually have to sit this thing down and bucket it in manually? We could make this adventure, a little more adventurous, and I could go up with no fuel to get home, and I have to look through dungeons to find the fuel to get me home. It sounds like a really bad idea, though.
Uh-huh.
Alright, put you in there, and yep, that works. Filled up my rocket. Ugh.
Uh-huh.
And this does not work.
Gotta toot you again.
I'm holding it above my head unless it is so broken with that animation thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's just... We know we need 3. So let's just grab 3 buckets. And we'll throw those in our bag. There we go. So now we have 3. Because it holds... Oh no, that says 3K biofuel. That's more than 3 buckets.
No, 1K.
No, 1K per bucket. Never mind.
Right.
Alright, let's launch me to Mars. I've got torches. No. Drill. I need to get my drill charged back up with fuel. Don't want to get up there and not have any fuel for my drill. Speaking of, where is my... Okay, my can still has fuel. Put that in, let it charge. And let's stop off at the university and have a quick snooze, because it is raining and it is dark, and we don't want to have a moonlit launch. We'll have a nice early morning launch. She's in my bed. Alright, y'all gotta wait. Perverts don't need to watch us sleep. Alright, let's go for a launch.
Yay, I get the planet to myself again.
Yes, yes, you do. And we're going to Mars, by the way, because we need Ostrom to get to the... There's a ender pearl laying there, Tamara. You should grab that. It's laying right over there by that spruce tree. Alright, so Tier 2 rocket goes on the new Tier 2 launch pad. Timmer needs to make me a Tier 3 launch pad. Oh, I gotta get out the actual...
launch pad.
Yeah. Bloop. There we go. And then, bloop. Bigger rocket. Alright. We got everything. We're full of fuel. We got a little bit of space. I have my diamond backpack of holding stuff. I have no idea why I'm taking a trident or a memory stick with me. Just throw the memory stick in my bag. Along with all of that.
You know, you do have a drop-off chest inside.
I have a coal ore for some reason. I'm not sure why I have a coal ore either. But we're fine. We'll deal with
you
this.
don't even have your spacesuit on.
I do have my spacesuit on. You just can't see it because I have it hidden, remember?
Okay.
I most definitely have a spacesuit on. Somehow I have used 0.2% of my oxygen on this planet. Oh, I bet I went underwater for just a second. Anyways, let's get out of here. Launch. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're out of here.
My viewing platform.
Bye. Alright, so we need to get to the advanced machine frame, which means we need to get Ostrom. So that's what we're going to go get right now. So we're going to Mars and land.
And you're grabbing 3 stacks.
A minimum of 3 stacks.
Because we did the same thing with Dash, and so far we don't have to go back.
Yeah, I know I need the boosters, but it's really boring. There we go. Now we can see the planet. I actually don't see any structures on Mars. Good thing I didn't.
Before you get too invested. Give me a cheaty screen.
You gotta wait. I ain't even landed yet.
I said before you get too invested.
Yeah, well, I'm landing in a hole. Really? I swear this is the same hole I landed next to on Mars. Alright, she wants to cheat.
Well, how else am I going to have your point of view when you're asking me if this works or this works?
Alright, so I didn't see anything up on the surface whatsoever. So I think we're just going to ignore the surface for the most part. Let's look and see if there's anything the sifter can do with the sand. We can... Yeah, we don't care about that. No, she can't even sift this to get anything. This stuff is useless. We can turn it into glass. That's what we can do with it. Alright, so stop doing that. I need my tier 2 rocket out of here. And then you can just go away. And we're going to come up here and... no. Let's see if we can land right back where we'll just put it right back where we got it from. So we'll launch from right there. Alright, not there. And then we need 1, 2, 3 buckets of fuel. Stop getting inside. There's shift when you do that. Don't go there, go here. Thank you. Alright, rocket is fueled and ready to go. Get me
Make a marker.
Gas can. What do you need a marker for? I'm just going down here. Just falling down this hole. And seeing if I can find some ostrom down here. Might be a little bit harder to get. Ouch! There's more ice shards. More Mars iron. I don't know why we need so much iron. Let's put these in here. And see if we can find some of this ostrom stuff. Not worried about the ice shards this time. I'm sure I'll get plenty of them while I'm doing the tunneling, because I'm quite sure I'll be... Hey! You're not supposed to pop out of there. Well, actually, yes you are, but you're not supposed to. Ostrom.
There it is.
Ha-ha. Alright, we don't want to use this. We want to use... Fortune 3. I would use Silk Touch and Silk Touch it first, but we're going to go with Tamara lost my pickaxe.
No. No. You are definitely not blaming that on me.
I have no idea where my diamond pickaxe went. It's just missing. Ooh, more ostrom. Alright, I got 14. Can I come home now?
No.
Oh, okay. And is there any processing to this, or just throw it in the arc furnace? Gotcha. That's kind of what I figured. Just throw it in the arc furnace and you get one. There's a hole there. Alright, I think I'm actually going to save you guys a bit of boredom this time. It doesn't look like this is much different than the moon. It's just going to be me either tunneling or caving, looking for this crap. I don't even see anything here to fight. So I'm just going to cut here. If something interesting happens, I will be right back. So apparently the Martians have diamonds. I don't know why I'm worried about diamonds, because we got a bunch, but they're diamonds, so I'll grab them. That's about the only thing interesting I've seen this whole time. It's been kind of boring. I did see one mob that I killed. I don't know what the hell it was. It was weird looking. But literally just one, and I had to go out where I was almost on the surface for that. Like, there's been none in these caves. I am doing a tunneling job, but whenever I see a cave, I come looking around the cave because, well, caving is much less boring than tunneling. But there's like nothing in these caves. I'm pretty sure they made the possum stuff more rare than the other stuff, the dash. And I also hate the fact that it's 0 is the most common, apparently. I'd much rather be down at Bedrock looking for it. But yeah, this is all I've been doing for the last little bit. Oh, and Tamara letting all of our villagers die.
Oh, hush.
She's not doing the best custodial work over there. We've had 3 of them die, 1 to a mighty zombie
and 2 to Endermen. So I'm turning off all Endermen so they're not gung-ho.
I don't know why Enderman would be turned on by default. That just seems like a major oversight. I didn't even know you could turn them off or on. I didn't know there was a way to tell them what to fight and what not to. Yeah, see how barren these... There's just nothing here. At least the last one I got tons of iron, which I didn't really need, but I'm not even getting tons of iron in these caves. There's a little bit, but, well, I'm even ignoring that because I don't really need it. Alright, I'm going back to tunneling. And I'll be back with you guys if I find something more interesting than diamonds. Alright, so she just got done having fun with the raid. And I finally found another one of whatever these things are. I don't know what they are, but I found another one. It's really hard to find these enemies to fight. I'm sorry, but Mars is boring. I don't know why anybody would want to go here. I haven't even found a potato. There's supposed to be Mars potatoes or something. There was a book about that. I don't know, I don't read. But yeah, there's also a different biome here, but I haven't been able to find a way up to the surface without having to mine up. I did mine up for a little while to see if I could get there without too much pain in the ass. By the way, I broke my drill as well. So I'm just on my diamond pick now. I've managed to get almost 3 stacks, which is horrible compared to what we had last time, because I think we had like 3 stacks of actual ore that got fortuned. And now I just have 3 stacks of the raw stuff. And I don't even know what we need for the next rocket. I don't know how much we need. So I don't know how much we have.
10, 15 guaranteed to get
we need blocks, don't we?
Hold on. Yeah. And then 9 times 6.
54.
Yeah. Because 54 plus 15 is
69.
okay. Is what we need guaranteed to make the rocket. That's what we need to make the rocket.
Okay.
If we want anything else beyond just making the rocket,
Which we need because that's how we make the next frame.
I think that's where you get your next tier of suit.
Oh, I don't even know if I need another tier suit. Is Venus worse than Mars and I need a better suit? Alright. So, I'm gonna need this 5, that for the rocket. That is all that I get. By the way, I'm getting a lot of diamonds up here. Gotten over a stack already. Alright, so that's for the next rocket right there. So that leaves me a stack and 44 currently. And each one of the advanced machine frames is going to take 4. So that's 11 machine frames right there that I can make. And leaves me another stack yet. So if I just go by what's here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that would make us all of the machines for that tier. Infinity Drill, if I care, takes calorite, so we can't do that until we get to the next tier, so I don't know why that's even... Calorite is in this one. Oh, no, that's Ostrom, yeah. Calorite's over here, so I don't know why these are even in this tier. The machines following this quest will automate the production of resources and their processing. Material stoneworks, ore laser base, and a resourceful furnace. That's not going to get me anything, but, you know, unless you can put that on this planet, and it just automatically get you stuff, I don't know. But we have enough to at least get the next tier rocket and get us back to, or get us to Venus, which I think is my next planet. This place is boring. I'm coming home. I am going to run my butt over to that biome once I get to the surface and see what it's all about, but I'm not trying to mine up to it and then find my way back. I've got an entire another large and a small gas can. I want to see if there's any fun to be had on this planet. Mars is boring. So I will see you guys in just a bit when I get over there. Oh, and she had a raid. Alright. Here's what it looks like. This is whatever this biome is. Conglomerate. I don't think we need that. I'll grab some just to... I'm sure it's just a regular stone. You gonna come here and get your butt kicked? They're raptors, by the way. It's a Martian raptor, apparently. Alright, so this stuff makes polished what the hell not, and that's it. It's completely useless. And is there anything of any interest in this biome?
They
Besides
look like towers, are they?
packed ice. We can go check. Let me deal with this nearly well. That one over there might be a tower. It looks like they just literally... Oh, we're at the polar caps. I've made it all the way to the North and or South Pole. Apparently there's winter bees on Mars. That's kind of funny.
Interesting.
No potatoes, but there's bees. Yes, I'm still going on about potatoes. I would say no, that's just a spike. Wouldn't say that's a tower. Yeah, that one doesn't look very towerish either. Just looks like there's a severe lack of anything interesting up here. Other than winter bees. That's kind of interesting, but more of in a haha funny way than a I'm interested in getting it kind of way. I was hoping for, more of those village looking places or something of interest here.
Okay.
But no. It seems there is nothing. I wanted something to loot. Give me something to kill, give me something to loot. One or the other. This place has neither. Well, it has raptors, but they're kind of boring. I think they're meant to be a bit faster, but because of the low gravity, they're not even really that. Maybe if I didn't have this spear, they'd be a little more. But I can hit them from so far away that they really just don't matter. If I was having to shoot them with a bow, rather than just stab them in the gullet, maybe. Now we get the fun of, does Bear remember where he left the rocket because he didn't listen to Tamara make a waypoint? Occasionally, Bear should listen to Tamara and, make waypoints. But he didn't. So now we get to look in every hole I run by to see if it happens to have a rocket shoved in it.
Why, I'm only going to be here. I ain't going anywhere else.
I can technically cheat and look at the map because I can't be any farther than... Well, I think I'm actually further than where I need to be. Or it's right there. It's right there. It's right in front of us. Damn cheaty maps. I hate cheaty maps. Which is weird, because I have a pretty good sense of direction when I'm on the surface. Terrible sense of direction when I'm in the caves. Alright, let's go home. By the way, these Martians do a good amount of damage. The Raptors, with this spacesuit, they do a bit of damage. With us not having natural Hey, there was a thing right there.
Uh-huh.
That's cheating. There was one, but it's the same color as the train. I didn't see it. Oh, now I'm pissed.
Oh.
Take me home, country road, to the place where I belong.
West Virginia? Mountain Mama.
Mm-hmm. Take me home. Yes, yes, apply the boosters. I know. I know. Shut up. I'm not boosting the whole way down. It's boring. It's also very loud. Hey, those are skeletons. And zombies on my front lawn. And somebody's blowing up. Oh, one of the guards is here. I missed by that much. Okay, we might have been here for a while, because, like, even the... Oh, I guess you are mighty. Let's say, even the mighty ones are... The ones that aren't mighty are now getting clad in iron. But no, he was a mighty one. I just couldn't see his name. Alright, honey, I'm home.
Took you forever.
Yeah, might have to go back too.
Aw, did you forget something?
No, I'm just worried we're not going to have enough Ostrom to get done. Let me switch my suit. I've already filled it with oxygen. So next time we leave, I won't have to worry about filling it with oxygen. I still had a little bit of oxygen left. And a whole nother, 4,000. I had plenty of oxygen. I need to fix up my drill. We'll start cooking this Ostrom. And then next time we can start on making the advanced machine frame stuff. And look at what we have that they want us to make that is going to be useless and sit in a box.
Useless and sit in a box.
Well, that's what we did with most of last tier of this mod, was make it and put it in a box and never use it.
Only because we have the colony doing it. Oh,
You knew it was
bullets!
coming. You knew it was coming. Here, I brought you a present. Except the diamonds. You don't get the diamonds. Or the iron. And I'll take the rest of the Ostrom. You can have the rest. So, we did get a little bit more diamonds, which we were getting a little short on. So, I guess that's somewhat useful. Go ahead and throw the rest of this in here so it can get done. And that gets us our... We need to make the plate for this one. But if we go to here, we have Tier 2 rocket done. Martian advancement done. Ostrom done, which gives us a thing. We now have the cryo freezer. And that's what we need to make the other... the cryo fuel out of them ice shards I've been getting. So we'll make that. Go ahead and put this in here to make us some Ostrom plates. That'll get us this one. And there's the netherite spacesuit she was talking about. So we need 4 plates, glass, and a netherite helmet. So we can't even upgrade the spacesuit I have. Which is kind of crap.
Right.
So if we're going to make one, which I'm sure she will make me one, and then we have our tier 3 rocket, obviously, that we already looked at what that takes, which is just upgrading the dash engine again. Because boring, make the tier above it, then make the tier above that, and yeah. So then we can go to Venus, and then there's also going to Mercury, but I don't know what Mercury has to offer because it doesn't show anything. We might do it just for the shits and or giggles of it. We do need to go to Venus to get the calorite, which will then get us to the Supreme machine frame and the Flux Crafter. And then there's a new solar system. I didn't even know there was a new solar system with the tier 4 rockets. So maybe there's more to this part than I thought. We'll see if there's anything of use up there. Like I said, I might have to go back to Mars to get us more Ostrom, but if I do, that'll be something we do in a Patreon video or in between. Because, well, it's rather boring up there. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys next time when we start either making the advanced machines or starting on the next rocket. Later.
Bye.